Everyone, this is Avi Harkishan from AH Charts. So I want to look at Mara for a bit because I think I have somebody in the Discord that was talking about Mara as well. So I just want to look at it for a second. On Elliott wave perspective, Mara had an 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has completed a bottom of a fifth wave. And as you can see, if you look at this here, it has completed what you call a wave 1 to the upside. So that's a wave 1, or I have it marked as an A. So you can have a 1, 2, 3, and go up, or you can have just an A, B, and C. So this here, and as you can see as well, let me just let you guys take a look at this. So within this structure, you have a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. So you have a 5-wave structure there again. So I'm gonna remove this so I'm not have a lot of stuff here. So I'm just gonna do this here. And you are experiencing what is a retracement from this entire wave 1. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now, if you go here from the bottom to the top, I'm trying to get that top right there, okay? You're pretty much looking at a 618 retracement. And what do you notice? Well, if you pay attention to this, you had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Mara seems to like to follow this. So let me just remove the 5. Let me use this here so I'm not confusing you. Sometimes you have A, B, C, D, E. Tesla like to follow the same downside as well. You have an A, B, C, D, and E to complete that wave 1. Now, once that was completed, you're going to have another move, which we talked about. If you're in the webinar and you paid attention, you would have noticed this as well. So we have a lot going on here in the chart, guys. So we talked about once a move is completed, wave 1 will tend to go anywhere about that 0.5 to maybe that 618 or 0.786. So we're going to pull that out. Let me remove this. Got a lot going on here on the chart. Let me see if I can move anything here. Okay. So let me just move this because I just showed you it came back down to that ABC. That would have been like a wave 1, and wave 2. Yeah, got me so far, right? So now that we've finished that, wave 2 or wave 1 tends to go about, let me remove this too. Here, trying to get that right. Come on, I want to be perfect. Okay, to about, get that right. Come on, come on. Okay, somewhere around this area. Anyways, so around that area right there. So you tend to find wave 1 tend to move back up about the 618 to the 786 level. So this here would have been a wave 1 for Mara. Yeah? Follow me so far. I need to drink some water, guys. Now, we've had that wave 1 and followed the Elliott wave rule. If you look here, this has been a very big resistance line zone or a pivot zone, because once the price came right below it, it keep acting as like a pivot level where it keeps pulling. It's like a magnet. Once price goes below it, it's going to keep drop. When price goes below above it, it moves up, but it keeps pulling the price back down. So this here is a level that Mara needs to get above and hold, which is this $18 to $20 level. Huge level. Once Mara is below it, it's bearish. If it's above it, it's more on the bullish side. But if it starts moving back above, below it, it's going to pull the price back down again. Now, you have this kind of like a support level, but it broke support level, I think last week. It broke it. The price closed below it. And if you see that candle right there with high volume is signaling, it came back up and signaling sellers took control, and this level may now become a resistance level. So we're going to change that because I'm just following rules here for a moment. That level may now become a resistance level. And you may see the price start pushing back down more again, either towards following this trend line here, or it might break through this trend line. All right, so let's look at the possible targets. And if you look at this entire thing here, it's following sort of like a distribution pattern. It's following sort of a distribution pattern if you really keep a close eye on it. And the volume here as well, if you look at the volume, the selling is more than the buyers coming in. So you're expecting more downside because it broke here as well. Now, how far, if this is a wave one, how far do I think this can go? Now, let's use our Fib retracement tools. Let's remove this so we don't have a lot of stuff here going on. Have that downtrend here too. This here, you need to break out of this. But let's use the retracement tool. Now, assuming this is wave one, wave two retracement tends to come back down around anywhere between this level right here, which is here. So around that $10 towards that $5.19. Usually the golden pocket would be around that $7.76. So you can find that Mara may drop towards that 776 if it fails this 1031. So the first level is that 1031. So this here is why I'm a bit more bearish, because of the closing of these candles. I'm a bit more bearish on Mara. Despite what Bitcoin has done, it may pump and it may go back up here towards this level, but I think it's going to probably sell off again towards this maybe $10 level, which is like another 25% drop. So the next level I'll be watching for Mara is that $10.30 level. Below that would be this here to complete a wave 2 retracement and back up again. So if I'm buying or I'm accumulating Mara, it's going to be in shares and it's going to be at that $10 level. I'm going to watch that level, see what the price does, and see if the price is going to hold there or is going to come back down a bit more. So I still think Mara is going to drop a bit more, and it's in that trend. Sorry, let me just delete that. It's in that downtrend as well, as you can see. Yeah, so it's still following this downtrend pattern that I'm showing you here. So you're gonna see the price, and if you look carefully, it may do something like either an ABC, which is an A, a B, and a C. Now, Let's use the FIB tools. Let me zoom in. So this here would be, guess what? It's right at 791. If you're to do an ABC, it's right within this box, which lands right at the 776,618. So price targets would be anywhere between that 1030 to that 791 for Mara. That's what you may get, an ABC coming back down here for Mara, which is possible, like that. Or you can get an ABCDE like this, up, and then you come back down here within anywhere between this range of 1030 to 791 range. Anywhere between that range, I think Mara is going to come back down to. Now let's look at the whales. Whales have support at $12 and $10, right around that area we're talking about. So whale tends to want to defend the price of Mara, or they're setting support, or at least temporarily, around that $12 to $10. So we may expect a drop from Mara towards that, what, $12? What is it, like a 13% drop maybe? Anywhere between a $12, anywhere between a 14 to 15, let's say a 15% drop from Mara to that first support, towards a 26% drop towards the $10.30, which is the second support they have. So I am a bit bearish on Mara because of these reasons. This is a long video, but hopefully it was educational at least, and how you're using Elliott wave tools and so forth. All right, guys, that's it for now. All right, take care. Bye.